In the emerald depths of the Amazon rainforest, where ancient trees whisper secrets to the wind and rivers carve paths through untamed wilderness, lives a people untouched by the modern world. The Zo'é tribe, guardians of a forgotten paradise, where time stands still and humanity's roots run deep. Imagine a place where the air hums with the calls of exotic birds, and every step reveals the raw pulse of life itself. But this world is fragile, hanging by a thread in the face of encroaching civilization. Join us as we journey into the heart of isolation to uncover the extraordinary story of the Zo'é. Deep within northern Brazil's Para state, along the winding Cuminapanema River, the Zo'é have carved out an existence in harmony with one of the planet's most biodiverse ecosystems. Picture vast canopies stretching endlessly, sunlight filtering through leaves like golden shards, illuminating a ground carpeted in vibrant ferns and orchids. Here, the Zo'é, numbering just over 250 souls, live in a realm where the forest is not just a home, but a living entity, provider, protector, and teacher. Their name, Zo'é, simply means us, a quiet declaration that sets them apart from outsiders whom they view as strangers or even enemies. These semi-nomadic people move with the seasons, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of rain and drought. In the dry months, the air crackles with the thrill of the hunt as men dart through underbrush, bows drawn taut. Come the rains, gardens bloom with manioc and bananas, tended by hands that know the soil's every secret. Yet this idyll is no myth. It's a testament to resilience. The Zo'é's world is a mosaic of sounds, the distant roar of howler monkeys, the gentle rustle of leaves underfoot, and the soft murmur of families gathered in open-sided longhouses. These communal homes, thatched with palm fronds and open to the breeze, foster a sense of unity where hammocks sway like cradles and fires flicker with stories passed down through generations. As we delve deeper, we'll explore how this tribe maintains its cultural purity amid a changing planet. From their distinctive wooden lip plugs that mark rites of passage to rituals that celebrate life's milestones, the Zo'é embody a profound connection to nature. But shadows loom: deforestation, disease, and the lure of the outside world threaten to unravel this delicate tapestry. Stay with us as we reveal the beauty, the challenges, and the enduring spirit of the Zo'é people. In a world racing toward tomorrow, they remind us of the timeless wisdom hidden in yesterday. Far from the clamor of cities, the Zo'é's story begins in the mists of Amazonian history, rooted in the vast Tupi-Guarani linguistic family that spans South America. Imagine ancestors migrating through dense jungles centuries ago, drawn by the promise of abundant rivers and forests teeming with life. Linguistic clues tie them to ancient peoples who navigated the continent's waterways, adapting to the Amazon's unforgiving embrace. For generations, the Zo'é remained one of the Amazon's best-kept secrets, isolated in a pocket of rainforest between the Arapacuru and Kumanapanima rivers. Their world was self-contained, a bubble of green, where external influences were mere whispers carried on the wind. But in 1982, that bubble began to burst when evangelical missionaries from the New Tribes Mission ventured into their territory, dropping gifts from planes and establishing fleeting contacts. By 1987, sustained interaction arrived like a storm. Missionaries built a base on the edge of Zo'é land, drawing curious tribe members out of the shadows. What followed was a tragic chapter. Epidemics of flu and malaria ravaged the community, claiming about a quarter of their population between 1982 and 1988. Visualize the heartbreak. Hammocks empty, villages silenced, as unfamiliar diseases swept through like invisible predators. In response, Brazil's Indian Affairs Department, FUNAI, intervened with medical teams, stemming the tide, but leaving scars. The missionaries were expelled in 1991, but the damage lingered, a stark reminder of the perils of contact. Today, the Zo'é's land is officially protected, ratified in 2009 for their exclusive use, with controlled access to shield them from further harm. This history shapes their wary view of outsiders, yet it also highlights their adaptability. From oral traditions passed around flickering fires, tales of enemies now include lessons from that dark era. As we peer into their past, we see not just survival, but a quiet defiance, a people who, despite intrusion, hold fast to their roots. The Amazon's ancient heartbeat echoes in every step they take, a legacy that defies erasure. Dawn breaks over the Zo'é village like a gentle unveiling, the first rays piercing the canopy to awaken a world in motion. Envision women stirring embers in open fires, the scent of roasting manioc mingling with the earth's damp aroma, while children rub sleep from their eyes, their tiny lip plugs glinting in the light. Life here unfolds in communal rhythm, centered in expansive longhouses where multiple families share space, laughter, and labor. These homes are marvels of ingenuity, rectangular frames of wood, roofed with thatched palms, sides open to invite the breeze and foster connection. Hammocks hang like cocoons, swaying with the soft breaths of sleepers as the village hums with morning chatter in the melodic Zo'é tongue. Society is egalitarian, without rigid leaders. Instead, influential you, eloquent men guide decisions on hunts or new settlements through consensus. Daily tasks blend seamlessly with nature's cadence. Women tend gardens nestled amid Brazil nut groves, harvesting tubers, peppers, and fruits that sustain the tribe. Their hands, painted red with urucum paste from annatto seeds, move with practiced grace, weaving cotton into slings for babies or bracelets from nutshells. Men prepare for the hunt, sharpening arrows and bows, their bodies adorned with feathers and beads that whisper of ancestral pride. Children learn by immersion, shadowing elders to absorb skills, piercing lips at age 7 with a monkey bone, a rite that marks the path to adulthood. Playtime merges with education. Boys mimic hunts with toy bows. Girls practice weaving, all under the watchful eyes of a community where every member is family. Meals are shared affairs, manioc flour baked into flatbreads, supplemented by gathered nuts or pet peccaries raised as raimbe. As evening falls, fires glow brighter. Stories flow like rivers, binding generations in a tapestry of oral heritage. This daily harmony reflects a profound balance where individual roles serve the collective, and the forest's bounty ensures no one goes without. In the Zo'é's world, life isn't just lived, it's woven into the very fabric of existence. At the core of Zo'é identity lie rituals that pulse with the vibrancy of their culture, ceremonies that bridge the mundane and the mystical. Picture the Seppi festival, named for a fermented tuber drink. Men donned long fiber skirts, dancing through the night in a whirl of song and movement, the air thick with earthy scents. As dawn crests, participants gather for communal vomiting, a cathartic release symbolizing unity and renewal. Births and deaths are marked with equal reverence. A new father's calves are scored with rodent teeth, a painful badge of paternity that honors the cycle of life. Girls' first menstruation triggers seclusion and celebration, emerging adorned in feathers, ready to embrace womanhood. Adolescent boys' first tapir hunt is a milestone, feted with feasts that affirm their role as providers. Marriage defies convention, embracing polygamy and polyandry. Women may take multiple husbands, including learning husbands, youths who hone skills by hunting for the family, a system fostering mentorship and support. These unions are fluid, reflecting a society where relationships evolve with needs, unbound by rigid norms. The iconic Poturu lip plug is more than adornment. It's a cultural emblem, inserted in childhood, growing larger with age, symbolizing maturity and belonging. Women craft elaborate headdresses from king vulture feathers, their bodies a canvas of red urucum, blending beauty with spiritual significance. These traditions aren't relics, they're living threads, weaving identity amid the forest's embrace. In every rite, the Zo'é affirm their essence, a people defined by connection, not conquest. The Zo'é's relationship with nature is symbiotic, a dance choreographed by seasons that dictate survival's ebb and flow. In the dry, fat monkey time, the forest echoes with the thrill of pursuit. Men, bows in hand, track troops of monkeys through tangled vines, arrows slicing the air with precision. Collective hunts for peccaries turn the undergrowth into a symphony of footsteps and calls. Women capturing orphaned young to rear as pets. Rainy seasons shift focus to gardens, where manioc roots are unearthed, their poison leached through meticulous processing into nourishing flower. Fishing expeditions employ harpoons or timbo vine poison, stunning schools in crystalline streams, a harvest that sustains through floods. Brazil nuts, prized for food and crafts, anchor villages in groves, their shells repurposed into tools and ornaments. This semi-nomadic life honors the Amazon's bounty without depletion, knowledge passed orally, which plants heal, which fruits ripen when. The forest isn't conquered, it's revered, a provider that demands respect. In this bond, the Zo'é find not just sustenance, but spiritual nourishment. Their every action a tribute to the wild's generosity. Even in isolation, the modern world casts long shadows over the Zo'é. Deforestation creeps northward, driven by soy farms and cattle ranches, chainsaws echoing like omens through once silent woods. Illegal loggers, gold miners, and nut gatherers invade, bringing violence and disruption to sacred lands. Disease remains a silent assassin. With limited immunity, common ailments like flu or measles can decimate villages, as seen in the 1980s epidemics. Evangelical intruders, though expelled, left lingering cultural ripples, challenging traditional beliefs. Climate change amplifies threats, altering rains and wildlife patterns that the Zo'é depend on. Yet resilience shines through. Funai's protections, including a mini hospital and screened access, safeguard health. The Zo'é advocate for themselves, traveling to Brasilia in 2011 to demand education and land patrols, blending curiosity with caution. These challenges test their spirit, but the forest's guardians endure, adapting without surrender. As we emerge from the Zo'é's world, a question lingers. Can this fragile harmony persist? Conservation efforts offer glimmers,
Land ratification and Funai's vigilance create buffers against intrusion. Training Zo'é as health workers empowers them, merging ancient wisdom with modern tools. Global awareness, fueled by documentaries, amplifies their voice, pressuring for stronger protections. The Zo'é story is a mirror for us. In their balance with nature, we see paths to sustainability. By preserving their way, we safeguard the Amazon's soul and our shared humanity. In the heart of the wild, hope endures, a testament to life's unyielding spirit.